standing here defending her instead of helping Jason.
Carly, you're gonna have to wait outside.
No, let Kate wait outside. With Miss High and Mighty out of the way, maybe you can take care of our best friend who happened to be charged with murder, Sonny.
There is nothing I can do for Jason at the moment,
There is
Carly.
nothing you can do for him, period, because this time I have everything I need to convict him.
Okay, I hate to interrupt this fascinating legal analysis, but I insist that you release me immediately.
Are you even going to post bail?
Jason's being charged with first-degree murder, Carly. Bail is not an option.
Hello?
Sonny, did you even call Diane?
It's not gonna matter, Carly. Jason's a major flight risk. He's not going anywhere.
Okay, I appreciate your concern for your friend or your enemy, as the case may be, but I have deadlines to meet.
Well, I'm sorry, but you slapped a police officer.
I objected to being manhandled.
You assaulted an officer of the law, which is a very serious...
Okay, Rick. If you don't back off right now, you're going to pay for it later because she's going to drag you through the New York press.
Why are you wasting your breath defending her when Jason is sitting downstairs in jail with no bail, no lawyer? He's being charged with murder, and he's being railroaded by your brother. What are you doing?
What exactly is it that you're objecting to? Is it this Jason's arrest or Sonny's concern for me?
Yes, well, my office is a little crowded at the moment, Judge. Maybe I should just come to you. All right, then.
Excuse me, you can't just leave me here.
Oh, yeah, I see what you mean. I wouldn't wish being locked in a room with these two. I'm my worst enemy, bud. Law's the law. Don't try to escape.
I guess that was an attempt at humor.
You know, shut up. Just shut up and go away so Sonny and I can take care of Jason.
Okay. Carly, everything that's being done for Jason is being done, and he knows that. Diane's already speaking to the judge. That was probably her who called Rick. Look, you're making things worse.
No, you are. Instead of taking care of your best friend, you're sitting here flirting with this conceited snob. What are you doing?
First of all, I was arrested. And you know I wouldn't leave Jason twisted in the wind. But it doesn't help that you come in here ranting and raving. You know, I mean, you're just playing into Rick's hands. So if you want to help, go home.
You're worried about Jason. That means it's bad.
It could be.
I'm going to call you and check on him.
Well, it's uncanny.
What is that?
The way that woman gets to you.
You always were pretty astute.
It's a little late in the game for flattery, don't you think?
You probably picked up on Rick's vibe because he hates me like God hates sin.
Okay, no, the only vibe, as it were, I'm picking up on is the one between you and Carly. You have a very combative relationship.
Carly's very loyal. She can be fierce when people she cares about are in trouble.
Yeah? You don't think she's using it as an excuse to pick a fight?
Believe me, we don't need an excuse to fight because we do it all the time, and we always have, but we trust each other. It's very complicated. Has nothing to do with you.
I couldn't agree more.
All I want to do is get you out of here.
Oh, how refreshing. For once, we share the same goal.
For once, could you stop with the high and mighty for like 2 seconds?
Miss Howard, we're all set.
Oh, thank goodness. Now, will you please help me out of these ridiculous handcuffs?
Oh, I'm sorry. I should have made myself more clear. We're all set to get your fingerprints in a mugshot. So let's go. They're ready for you down in lockup.
I would hate for this to get ugly.
Look, the best thing you can do for yourself is to give me your full and complete cooperation. You're going to make your phone call. I'm sure Couture is going to post bail for you. You'll sit in lockup.
You're
for a little
smarter
while.
than this, Rick.
Sorry, excuse me a minute. What's this, a compliment from my big brother? What's this all about?
Think of all the disastrous choices you made in your life and how many times you tried to make my life miserable and what it cost you.
Oh, I forgot. Everything that I do is mostly about you.
If you arrest the editor-in-chief of Couture magazine, it will be a publicity nightmare.
I can't allow my officers to be assaulted, sir.
Okay, then go ahead and tell the press how one of New York's finest was slapped around by the editor of Fashion magazine. I'm sure that officer will appreciate it, so will the mayor, okay? Because we all know you both talk about how tough you are on the laws, right? And just think about the lawyers that she's going to bring in from New York City. How are you going to feel about them getting on TV, yelling about how you're abusing the power of your office, and who knows what they might find? Corruption? Bribery?
I got nothing to hide.
Okay, what about Port Charles? It will make this town look bad. You will discourage other rich New Yorkers from coming here and buying high-end properties, which will hurt the economy, the public schools, and the mayor's going to turn against you. So will the business community. And let's not forget, there is a former DA who may be wanting her job back. It's up to you.
It's amazing you've amassed this much knowledge with only a 6th grade education.
Are you willing to risk it, considering everything you got to lose?
I'll have Clarice send over another invoice for the statue you so wantingly destroyed.
So that's it? That's how you thank me? From, you know, I saved you from lockup, and you're gonna just walk away like that?
Okay, you didn't do anything for me that I couldn't have done myself. And besides, this whole situation is your fault. You should be apologizing to me.
It is sad what has happened to Connie Falconeri. The sisters at Sacred Heart would be ashamed.
That I got arrested with Sonny Corinthos? I have no doubt.
It's a little bit funny, you know, kind of ironic, that Connie, who changed her name, her background, broke into high society, and lost her manners along the way.
My manners are impeccable, thank you.
Yeah, you think it's nice to blow off a good neighbor when he's just trying to help?
Well, it would be so much easier to thank you if you weren't so busy patting yourself on the back. And besides, smoothing things over with a small-time bureaucrat who happens to be your brother doesn't even compensate for the loss of my centaur.
If the statue was such a great thing, why didn't you bring it in a truck?
Because the quickest, safest, most convenient mode of transportation was by helicopter.
Not when you have a court order that says, do not fly over Sonny Corinthos' house.
You shot down my statue from the sky, and now you're trying to make it my fault?
Oh, see, you always used to get defensive when you know you were wrong.
I am not wrong, and I am not defensive.
And your face would be a little red, it would turn red. It's
My
kind of
face
cute.
is not red.
And then you'd get all flustered and you start yelling.
I am not yelling, I do not blush, and I do not get flustered.
So I'm imagining things right now.
Okay, this ridiculous conversation is over. Oh, and if those sprinklers go on while I'm going back to my property, I'm gonna...
What?
I will drop a statue on your roof and see how you like it.